Oh my god, we've reached the end of the universe. Hello everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day, and welcome to something that isn't GTA 5 for a change. This is a brand new game that came out a couple of days ago called Scrap Mechanic, and what I can really describe it as is a sort of cross between Gary's Mod, Besiege, and Minecraft in a way. And I thought that we would do a few videos on this. I'm not exactly very clever. I'm probably going to struggle making some really fancy stuff, but I really want to check this out. And I just want to see, maybe you guys can give me some ideas of things that I can build and perhaps even challenges, and I can read through your challenges, and maybe in another video I'll challenge myself to make something. But let's actually just get into the game and you'll see exactly what is possible with this game. So I'm going to go to new game, creative mode, which is the only mode available right now, and I'm going to go for a terrain because it just looks nice and pretty. What have we got in settings? Oh, we've got a bunch of stuff that it's let's just forget about that for now. Let's just go to create. Okay, so here we are. We've been dropped into a world, and over there I can see a massive rocket launching thing and some other things around here. This is pretty cool. Let's find a nice place for us to build our first ever thing. So right at the start of this game, you actually get this thing over here, the mechanical handbook. And inside here, it tells you how to play and explains some of the basic parts of this game. So it tells you how to build a vehicle, which is going to be the first thing. We're going to attempt to build this, but not completely, as it says here. Then we can also use bearings. We use that in the car, the lift system, the connect tool, the driver's seat, the gas engine. We're going to be using all of those today. And I don't think we're going to get onto the thruster, the triggers, and the controller in this video. We'll have to see. So today, I'm going to build us a car. So what I'm going to do is actually I'm going to build it on this launch pad over here because it's nice and flat and even instead of us playing on this thing here. And we're right next to a road, so that's pretty suitable. We can drive straight off. Right, here we go. So let's get us a lift, and I'm going to place it right down in the middle. Right there. Okay, here is our lift. So if I press I, we get this massive inventory full of all these things that we can use to build and make stuff with. We've got like girders, beams, all that sort of stuff. We've got bricks. They also have different weight values as well. Tile block is medium, brick is medium. We've got a lightweight barrier block, metal block, which is heavy. I reckon let's go for that, as we want our car to be weighed down somewhat. Because in my preliminary playing around with this game, I made it out of wood, and the whole thing just tipped over all the time whenever I shot forward, which is probably not that good. Oh, an electric engine. There's actually more than... We'll just use the gas engine for now. We're going to start basic. So we should be able to start with just this. So, this is... Oh, press the wrong button there. Press the wrong button there as well. There we go. So this works kind of similarly to the way that Minecraft works. When you place down blocks like this, it's sort of placed on a grid like this, but you can't really see the grid. But as you can see as I move, you can see there is a sort of grid there. We just can't see it. And one of the great things about this is instead of having to build this block by block like this, what I can do is drag it out. I can actually drag it along in a better way than that. Hang on. Okay, I just realized if I press Q, I can change the direction that these are going to be built in. So I want to build it on that plane. So I'm going to build it out like that. So I'm going to build it out along here. This is not exactly... I've not really built this right with the ramp. That's okay. We can just build it out like that. This is going to be probably a bit too big for a car. Maybe. And it's not exactly even. This is pretty terrible. Let's get this to be an even size here. Okay, so we've got what is actually pretty much a square. This is going to be such a terrible car. And because we built this on the lift, now if I use the arrow keys, check that out. And it's amazing because you can place these down and... Oh, I didn't realize. I didn't realize that would happen. Okay, if you stand on it, you can go up and down. It's amazing. So let's get rid of that. And what we can do is now that we've got this, we can actually click this and click somewhere else. And we can place it back on with the lift underneath. There we go. That's better. So I want to, first of all, I want to get some bearings right here. I'm going to put one there, and these are going to be for steering. So I'm just going to put these on here. And then I'm going to have some metal going down like that. And these are going to be the things that are going to steer our wheels. So I'm going to do that and pop some wheels on there. This is going to be a really basic car because I am not a clever man, basically. Let's put these on the back. I'm not going to use any bearings. I don't know if that's going to work out great or not, but we'll soon see. And we'll place down these on the back. Okay, so that's everything sorted for the wheels. So we can place that all back down again. And don't worry about it going through the ground. As soon as you take rid of that lift, get rid of the lift, it's going to go back to normal. So now, what I want to do is we can place in an engine. We can place it at the back or the front, but I guess it's the same sort of size. I keep getting these buttons confused. Here we go. It doesn't really matter. I'm sure everything changes. The way that the weight works and everything, you'd probably figure out over time. This game's very new to me, so I haven't figured it all out yet. And in fact, I guess we're going to be having a front engine car. So in case, actually, let's just pop that back a little bit like that. So now, I just thought maybe we need some bearings on those wheels. I can't remember. Let's try this out and see what we can do. Yeah, we're going to need some bearings on those wheels for them to actually be powered by the engine. So I'm going to take these wheels off and pop these bearings on like that. And that means that we can now hook those up to the engine. You'll see in just a second. And we should now be able to power them. So we're going to put wheel on there. That was terrible. Let's try that again. On there. Let's get it centered at least. Oh! I'm still getting used to these controls. On there. And there. Now we can pop that back down. Ooh, lovely. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to hook this up to that. This is the controller. This is the thing that you can sit in and control it. So in this case, we want it to control the engine. And the engine, we now want to power the wheel. So we're going to connect it to that wheel there. Connect it to that wheel there. Connect it to that wheel there. And that wheel there. And I just realized this is going to be rear wheel steering because of the way we've done this. But I don't know. We'll use it for a bit of fun. Why not? So now we need to connect this steering thing to that. And on that side to that. And I'm going to leave it at that rotation for now. It might mean that the controls are flipped for me, but we can easily change that later on. Just to make sure these are changed to the right way, we want to go that way, and the other side should be done. Now, technically, this should all be done. So now, I can get rid of the lift. Might have to get that so I can... There we go. Drop that down. I can now select the engine. We can go to E and use. I'm going to turn up the power to about there. And now... we've made a car. This is the worst car ever, I should add. We literally just made a driving platform. And it's got rear wheel steering. And, actually, the steering is the right way around. When I steer left, it goes left. When I steer right, it goes right. Let's test it out on this road over here, then. Oh, my God. This is terrible. But I don't think it's going to fall over because it's quite wide and it's made out of metal. Oh, here we go. Oh, my God. This is actually pretty cool. This is, I've made smaller cars in the past where I've played with this just before I started recording and they were actually quite unstable. This is a relatively stable car, so I'm quite happy with what I've done here. But I'm wondering if maybe we could try something else as well. This is going to be completely new for me because this is as far as I've got up to playing this game. So everything from here on in is completely experimentational and could go completely wrong. So let's revert to our handbook. And we've got these triggers. We've got a thrust. Oh, let's stick a thruster on. Right, let's go to our inventory. Or we can also place in suspension. Sport suspension, off-road suspension. Ah, okay. Should we stick some suspension on? We'll stick some thrusters on. Then we'll do some suspension as well. So I'm going to get a thruster. Pop that down there. And we're going to place it right in the middle. Oh, press the wrong button again. I'm still getting used to these controls. They're sort of flipped to the way that I used to use Minecraft, so I'm still trying to get used to it. When I want to build, I press the wrong key. I should flip it, really. Right, so that's now there, so we can now attach that engine to the steering thing. And in fact, let's disconnect. I want to connect from here. I want to disconnect that from there. Oh, God. 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 It's got no controllers. Oh, God. Okay, hang on. Let's put this on a lift so it doesn't drive away. I hadn't considered that. When you actually turn the engine up, it will always move. But when you have it on the controller, you can then control it, and that's the power. So now, can we just press E? Is that how it works? Is that what I'm supposed to do? Let's try this. Let's hang on. Oh, wait. I want to now power that to the wheels, don't I? Oh, no, wait. Of course, it doesn't power the wheels, does it? Because the wheels do their own thing. It's just a thruster. Oh, it says make sure you remove the lift. Oh, yeah, we forgot to do that. Take away the lift. Get in. And... Okay, I've got an idea. Now I know how that works. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to place it on there like that. I'm going to get rid of this thrust at the back, and I'm going to place them underneath instead. So we're going to have to build out the bottom as well. So the wheels are no longer going to be used in this thing. This is not going to this is not going to work. And they're not even straight. Okay, everything's matching. Now, I just want to get some... Let's just build this down like that. Let's just get rid of that. And that. And build it down. So it is below the thruster like that. In fact, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put another block. I could put the wheels on the bottom as sort of like a base. So that it gives us a relatively soft landing, hopefully. There we go. I'm going to place it one down below. And then I'm going to place in a tyre underneath. There we go. Hopefully they shouldn't interfere with the thrusters. And that will allow us to have a soft landing, hopefully. This is a bit like Kerbal Space Program, I think, which is a game I really never got the hang of. And then we want to go to that one. And that one. And that one. And that one. Press E. Oh, wait, we've got to get rid of the lift, of course. And now, if I can... There we go. Jump up and reach it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Hang on. I think this might be a bit too heavy. We might have to make this have something else. I'm going to destroy all this bit in the middle. Get rid of that. And I'm going to lightweight it by putting in some wood instead. Although, hopefully on the right axis. Here we go. Along here. There's our wood. Is that going to be enough lightweight? I don't think it is. But we'll have a look. Sit in. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is still way too heavy. Let's just try this whole thing again. And this time, I'm going to go to my inventory, and I'm just going to get a bunch of this barrier block, because it's super, super lightweight. And hopefully that is going to be the key to us having a shuttle or something like that. It's going to be a big floating platform, essentially. Is that going to be enough? I just realised that the shape of this is completely wrong. We're going to have to just cut this end off, I think. Okay, I'm going to place tyre there, and then we're going to knock that down, get our seat, chuck it on, stick our controllers on, and let's try this thing again. Is that not centred? Oh, no, that's not centred. Can I place it? Oh, I can place it this way. It's centred. That's good. And let's try again. 3, 2, 1. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, this is... I think the weight is something we're going to have to consider, because that has not really worked exactly. Right, let's stick that back on the lift again. And I'm going to take it straight off the lift. That's not really an even thing. I want to get back on here. I want to see what way this lifts up. So that front end is too light. I guess because we're sitting on the back and we've got some weight on. If we stick some weight on the front then to counteract our weight, maybe that will work. A bit more wood. Will that be... I think that might be too much, actually. Let's have a look. No, we still seem to be lighter on the front, it seems. We might have to try... In fact, let's get rid of the wood and let's use a different material. So let's try metal block, which should mean we'll be able to use a lot less of it as well. Let's just try just this little wee bit here and see what happens. Nope, still too much. This might just... I don't know if it's the design. Let's try that same amount of weight in metal and see what happens. Oh, here we go. Oh, it's slightly heavier on the front now. Maybe we have to go like block by block until it's completely even. That's even. Oh, how about that? Oh my god. I think we're actually going to go into space. Okay, it's starting to lean now on the front. Oh, this is fantastic. Here we go. Oh my god, it's going to be a massive crash landing. Oh dear. Okay, well, things don't break, which is pretty good. But that was amazing. That was pretty damn fantastic. I should have really have launched that from the launch pad. I didn't realize it was going to work that well straight off the bat. Let's try this again. See, now it's starting to lean on the front. That's a huge shame. Right, let's just get out and take another block off then. And try that again. Ah, here we go. There's a slight lean. Oh, here we go. It's going to slightly lean. The more it starts to lean, the more it's going to start leaning and get worse and worse. I think we're going to go out to sea, I think. Oh my god. Wait, no. I think this is an infinite map. No, it's not. There is a fence at the end of this map. That is one small play area. And we've reached the end of the universe. Oh my god, we've reached the end of the universe. What? And crash landing. Oh, wow, that's great. I think that's going to be a great way to end this video. This has been the Scrap, what's it called? Scrap Mechanic. This is an absolutely fantastic game. Leave comments in the comment section below suggesting challenges or something that I could build in this game. There was a bunch of other stuff. It's not just thrusters, it's not just engines. There's also, we can use the bearings to, as you can see in this picture, we can make things swing around. We can work them with the triggers and the controllers to make doors. There's all sorts of things that we can do. The videos that I've seen are just mind-boggling for this already. Also, I really wanted to play Besiege, but this is kind of similar to Besiege, but I don't know. Besiege was really difficult for me, so I don't know. This one is slightly simpler and easier to stomach for me. So if perhaps those of you that struggled to use Besiege, you might enjoy this game more, perhaps, as actually this is really damn fantastic. And the graphic style is pretty similar to, like, Team Fortress 2 or something. I really like the art style in this game. It's pretty cool. So there we go, guys. That is it. Thank you very much for watching. And comments, as I say, leave comments in the comment section below. There should be some comments right at the start of this video. So if you want your comments featured, again, don't forget to leave them in the comment section below. But that is it. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.